Hi, I'm Don Muller, and you're watching Fishure-Price 45 Fridays. So, here I am in my record library of some 430,000 45s and thousands of LPs, of EPs, of little LPs, of 78s, of promos, unknown amounts, just a lot. And I guess, you know, back when I was running a top-rated radio station in Phoenix, I had this young fella who do weekends for me. You might know him as Freddie Snakeskin. So Freddie and I connected here just recently after, I don't know, like 50 years without anything. So anyhow, Freddie says, I want to come over and we're talking radio and stuff. And so he brings with him this fella, Daniel Barassi. And the first thing Daniel says is, or asks me is, what's your favorite tune? And I'm thinking, I have 50,000 songs run through my head all the time. And so I just start rattling off songs. Black Betty, Ram Jam, we Built This City, Jefferson Starship, Vacation, Connie Francis, River Deep, Mountain High, Little Latin Loopy Loo, Got My Mind Set on You. So Freddie says, how about asking him about a special song? And I'm thinking, yeah. Remember Diana? And they both chime in and said, oh yeah, Paul Anka, 1957. And I said, no, remember Diana. And they look at me like I'm a little strange, or maybe it's like Abbott and Costello's Who's on First. And I said, no, it's Remember Diana. And they said, yeah, Diana, 1957. I said, no, Remember Diana, 1963. When he left ABC Paramount and went to RCA, he re-sang all of his stuff, and it was called Paul Anka's Big 16, which was all reissue things. But he also sang Remember Diana. That's the title. Everybody remembers Diana. He sounds mad because Diana has left him for another guy. But the whole idea of this story is the fact that this record's special because a guy comes to me, I think he buys a jukebox from me, and he's here and he looks around at the records and he says, my God, you must have everything there ever was. And I said, yeah, possibly, and maybe 5 copies of each. And he says, so is there anything you don't have? And I said, you know, I might have 5 copies of this song, but I don't know where it is. And so I guess it's one I don't have. And he said, what is it? And I said, it's Remember Diana. And I go through the same routine with him, saying, oh yeah, Diana, Paul Anka, 1957. I said, no, the song's Remember Diana. I don't know if I have a copy of it or not. So that was that. And then, I don't know, a couple of days or a few weeks later or something, he calls me and says, are you home? And I said, yeah. And he says, I'm dropping by. And I said, oh, why? So he comes there and he's got this in his hand.